So you're ready to start sharing your personal development journey. You want to help others the way others helped you, but you're at that point where you ask yourself, what do I post? What do I even share? I got you right here, don't trip. All right, so just to get straight to the answer and give you the value right up front, this is what I suggest that you post that just hits different. The things that you've applied that have worked and given you a positive result. You've made progress. Share that, your experience with that. I started exercising. I felt great. I also elevated my attitude. This is what I was told was going to happen. It really did. It's been changing my week. I just started it on Monday. It's Wednesday or it's Friday or whatever day it is. It feels real good. Then you can get into, after that, in that same video, start talking about the details behind it. Because you're supposed to do this, and don't get discouraged of this. It doesn't matter if it's too hot or if it's cold or you don't have time or you don't have to go to the gym, or it could just be one push-up, or it could just be with this. But right out of the gate, right out of the record button, start off by just explaining what you've done and how it's helped you. That's how you create the relatability, and more than anything, it answers your question on what should I post, your experiences. Sometimes we get caught up in regurgitating, repeating whatever it is that we learn. Oh, I learned that you have to exercise every day because that's how you get buff, and that's how you get muscle, and that's how you become strong, and you can talk real angry. Like, all right, cool. And you talk about it. You make a whole 15, 20, 30 minute, 10 minute, 2 minute video about it. But then it's like, well, have you done it? Like, oh, no. Well, then you're just repeating it, which is not a bad thing. But the way you connect with people, the way you start building relationships with people, you share your experiences. You share what you've experienced. You share what you've applied, what you've done, what's given you progress. That's how you build relationships. That's how you build trust. Not only do you trust yourself, because yeah, I did that. I did the waking up early. It's difficult AF, but you do feel grateful. You do have this quiet time. You do feel that as the leader, you do wake up first, or you wake up at the top, and you're the one that opens the curtains. You're the ones that wipes down the counters from any crumbs from any midnight snackers. You're the one that gets dressed first. You're the one that's dominating at your crib, even if you're the only one there, or if you're not, or if other people wake up early too because your whole gang rocks like that. Good. That's good. But you in your world, you're getting up at an uncomfortable time. Even if somebody else beats you, maybe their uncomfortable time is 4:30 and your uncomfortable time is 5:30. It's not a race. I mean, if you're competitive, yeah, I guess it is. But if that's the thing, it's like, no, you're working on your world. It's your universe. It's your world. It's your life. Don't let somebody else beating you bug you. It's baby steps. Remember, you'll get to that. And eventually, that's what your conscience is telling you to do. Wake up before your spouse. Wake up before your kids. Wake up before your dad. However it works. And if you can, do it. And if that's your uncomfortable, do it. Knock it out. That's your thing. But if it isn't, do you. What's uncomfortable to you? And even share that. That could be something. See, that's what makes that unique. That's what makes it your fingerprint. Man, I wake up at an uncomfortable time. I don't have to wake up till 6:30, but I've been waking up at 5:30. I went slowly from there. I went at 6:15, then I went 6, then I went 5:45. Right now I'm at 5:30. It's a drag. It's real tough. And I sit there, I turn on the lights. I turn on the TV. I can't turn on the TV because I don't want to wake up the dogs, or I don't want to wake up anybody. So I sit there. It's so difficult to not go back to sleep because it's cozy, it's quiet, but I just rub my eyes. I take off my sweatshirt or whatever, or I just sit there in my underwear, just stay cold so I don't get comfortable, I don't get cozy. All those little things. That's what makes it unique for you. Oh, we saw somebody in the background. You're not the first one up. It doesn't matter. Are you the first one up? That's an experience. You're experiencing that. So then you build a relationship with yourself, saying, hey, I'm being honest. I'm going through this. I'm beating it. I'm battling it. And as long as you're in the battle, you're winning. Oh, but I woke up a little bit late today. Did you try? Yeah. You fail? I did. Did you get back up? I did. Are you going to try again tomorrow? I am. You're winning. It's the trend. Is your trend getting better? Are you waking up earlier than you did in the past? Yeah. Are you going to have ups and downs? Of course. Most people are. Some people are beasted up and they never go back. They wake up early, start waking up early today, and they never wake up later than that, ever. That's your jam. You're gifted. That's your thing. But some of us have a little bit more of a challenge. And as long as it's in a positive going transition, as long as it's in a positive going trend, and you're still doing your thing, you're gonna have these little hiccups, these little ups and downs. That's what makes you unique. That's, like I said, that's the relatability you're gonna have. So you build this relationship with yourself, and in the sense of like, hey, yeah, I'm talking about this, but not hypothetically, not I heard this works. No, it's like, I heard that this worked. It sounded attractive to me. I had enough curiosity and I had enough courage to try it. And bro, this is what happened. I have been waking up early. It's crazy. And you do that with all parts that you're working on. The big three for me that have changed my life, and I added one, is the big 3 plus 1. It's exercise, diet, wake up time, and the plus 1 is make progress. Check for progress, make sure that you're making progress. You make progress, by the end of each day, you should notice something different. You should be hungrier, you should be more tired, and you should be more sleepy every day. Bam, progress. You changed the recipe, you woke up early, damn, I'm sleepy. You exercised, oh man, I'm tired. And you're tracking your food, man, I'm hungry. Exercise, diet, wake up time, tired, sleepy, hungry. By the end of the day, you can tell if you're making progress. That's the plus 1. So you share that experience. So after building that relationship with you, which by the way, it's also considered confidence, that means you've built discipline. So you're winning. You're doing the damn thing for you. That damn thing is what you share. So somebody else watches you, whether it's in real life or on YouTube, they're gonna be like, hey, this guy's like doing it. It's like a living tutorial. You're sharing exactly what you've done and the progress that you're making. Man, I'm tired. Man, I'm sleepy. Man, I'm hungry. You're not making it up. And you can tell. If you were making it up, you could tell. Unless you're one hell of an actor. If you're not, you could tell when someone's like, oh, you're just telling stories, or you're just telling this, or you're overhyping something that's not even really happening. When someone's really telling you, like, bro, I'm hungry, even though I ate this detailed, even though I ate, like, what is it? 80 grams of chicken, 80 grams of rice and vegetables, and a protein shake in the morning, and a protein bar for lunch. Like, I'm hungry. Like, he's getting down to like the details of the hunger. Not gonna lie, it's like, man, I did burpees 4 times today, and he looks like a type of dude that, he ain't fit, and he did burpee. You can tell that he's tired. You can tell that when he raises his hands, he kind of pulls back because he's a little sore, or he makes little grunts and stuff. He ain't lying. It's that authenticity, and you can't fake authentic. So when you're explaining, when you're telling your story on what you've experienced, you're being authentic. And who wants that friend that lies? I don't want to say we've all had them, but we've all met somebody. It's like, oh, you're that storyteller guy. You're that, oh, I did that too, and I did it better. It ends up being like someone that you don't want to kick it with. You don't want to avoid. You want to avoid. Unless you are that person, then, whatevs. To each his own. But we've all met that person, right? So that's how you avoid being that person. You may not want to be that person, not in your character. You ain't trying to be it. But if you're asking the question, what should I share? And in my opinion, that I think that's worked out the best, is you share your actual experience. You share what you've done. This is what'll happen too. Bonus right here. This is a pro tip. If for some reason or another you think, yeah, but no, I made a video earlier about this. Like, what about if nobody watches your video? It doesn't matter. When you watch your video 10 weeks from now, 10 months, 5 years, you can look back and watch your documentation of what you've done. It'll be so cool. If you were not telling the truth, if you're not being authentic, it's like, I never did that. But if you really did tell it with just so much detail and passion because you really went through it, you'll be like, oh, I remember that. I remember when I used to weigh 185 pounds. Now I'm at 135 in lean, or 140 in lean, and I got some muscle. Damn, I remember that. You'll even show whoever you're, hey, look at me. Back then, 2 years ago or a year ago, look, I used to weigh 185. Damn, fool, you were fat. Yeah, I know, right? Chins and cheeks. But now look at it. So you're almost, you could say, you're being authentic to the future you. You're documenting, you're recording videos, and if for some reason or another nobody watches, you get 0 views, you get to watch it later and enjoy your progress and see like, wow, I did that. I really did. and you're not lying to yourself. You're being authentic to you. I hope this helps. If you got any questions, comments, or suggestions, leave them in the comment. I post daily. I've been going live daily. If you want notifications on when I go on, make sure you subscribe and hit the like. It helps me out, and it'll help you out too. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one.